you don't
Yeah.
show it, he'll mess you up. Generally.
Exactly.
But yeah, creeping around in mist form might certainly be a thing.
I think you should do it, Jake.
Okay.
Or just invisibility.
Remember what resources you expend.
Well, if
Yeah, well, I can go into mist form at will, so.
Sure.
So I guess I'll do that. I can. I'm gonna stretch myself out as thin as I possibly can, basically becoming as invisible as I guess a long string of mist can be. Kind of.
If it's really thin, it's not gonna really be noticeable if you like smash yourself against the ceiling.
Like up in
Walls
a
have
corner.
like folded in ever-burning torches shining bright light everywhere. That seems to be a general thing in here.
So
I mean, would it be super obvious?
If I like kind of turn a
Not super
tendril
obvious.
around and like look at myself, how obvious am I?
Well,
Like-
you're a thin string of mist, right?
Well,
Make
if
it a
he's-
sword, at
if
least.
he's
Smoke.
If I cast invisibility on myself,
Visible thin string of mist.
That would be something.
It wouldn't need to be even very thin if you're invisible. You can just fly around.
and I can have it like 3 times, so it just kind of poke into a room. It'll last like 10 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
Cast it again. So
Something
yeah,
good.
I will cast invisibility on myself and then become a mist.
Alright, poof.
And
Yes,
I'm still
without
gonna
invisible.
take the precautions of being really
You'll
thin,
notice that
just
the
in case.
doors here seem to be made so that sound travels hard through them. It doesn't travel far. Whoever built this place clearly didn't want a lot of echo and whatnot in his stone halls. However, there is enough in these guest room doors, they're sort of used enough, that there is like a tiny crack under the door that you could,
Or a keyhole.
yeah, move through under.
Tiny mistake.
Which way should I go?
Start looking through all the doors. See what's inside.
Guess I will creep across the ceiling. Being as, I mean, I'm invisible, but I'm still trying to take the precautions of, like, you know, remaining long and thin in case they have true sight or something.
The guards don't have true sight. Come on.
Look, now, this is the Adarium.
Everything has true sight.
They have bought
Yeah.
like helmets of true sight in
Yeah.
every guard.
And I kind of peek through whatever crevice I can find in this door.
A bit larger and nicer guest room.
I couldn't
Just
leave
gonna-
it that
It
one.
is luxurious.
For not
'Cause we're
nobility.
servants.
But your servants.
Just kind of gonna go through and peek through all the doors.
That's the one that the count is staying at. Same setup, really.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba. These are all mostly just gonna be the same thing then, huh?
Not
I figure I
necessarily.
better peek in everything, you know.
We know that the wizard is down there.
Yeah.
Like here.
Yeah, I think you should take that one first, Jay. Yeah. Oh.
Being extra careful with the guard around. Careful not to make any hissy, misty noises.
Hissing
See, in
misty
this
noises.
room, this seems to be a little more lived in than the others. It looks like basically a nobleman's room, more so than a wizard's.
Any papers or anything
Fine.
around on the tables?
Not sort of laying out. Everything's very neat.
Is there anyone in there right now?
No.
I can use spellcraft to see if there's any kind of magic around. I mean, I don't really have detect magic, but
Sure.
just to see if there's anything that would allow me to be seen if I were to exit mist form in this room and kind of check around.
As you peek under the door, there seems to be an alarm spell right on the other side.
I will avoid that
Oh.
and exit the room.
Alright.
Kind of poke down here. Being a vampire is great. You can just turn into mist anytime.
That door doesn't seem to have any easy way to get through it. It seems
What-
to be very heavy bolted, metal studded, and sort of reinforced.
Is there a keyhole that I can
But
poke?
there's not an obvious keyhole.
Hmm.
Not even underneath the door.
I will perceive.
Yes, it looks like a very, very well-made door, maybe with a magic lock.
So like I was mainly looking for like like taking an in-depth inspection of it, but can't really find anything to get through.
It's a pretty damn badass door. I mean,
Damn.
breaking it would even take a little bit of time. But it can be
Alright.
done. If you punch hard enough.
No, I'll pass for now.
So,
How long would you say it's been? I've got 10 minutes per spell, so.
A little more.
Okay.
With being
Marcus
careful.
will kind of poke in and report that he's been doing some observing and report his findings to Zacharias, just so that he can be informed.
Was there any sign on the door down south what it was inside?
Not really.
It's just the most badass door ever.
Oh yeah.
It's probably something good on the other side though.
It's probably the king's sanctum because that was marked as king on the map.
Oh yeah, it might be. Totally might be.
Do you want me to go up
Yeah.
into the kind of areas we've already seen, or up the stairs?
Take a peek on these three,
Yeah.
two doors here.
It's odd seeing the paladin do the scouting. I mean, it's effective.
Sorry, Mr. Guards, that I gotta sneak past you, but what's up? After having noticed that there was an alarm bell on the other door, Marcus wants to be very careful with the upcoming doors, making sure that there's, no more
Seems to
similar
be
spells.
basically an armory that's currently empty. Whatever armor extra that might have been in there has probably been taken to war, most likely. Perhaps this would be used to arm the servants in case of emergency.
Like a Minutemen kind of thing.
Let's arm the servants.
Yeah, you see what seems to be the kitchen.
Is this door wide open?
Yes.
Okay. And
This one up here is too. To look at nice fountain and everything. That door is locked and very closed.
Similarly to the one in the
It
south.
also sends magic around it that suggests that it keeps things from decaying in there.
Okay, it's the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What about up here? There's a door.
Oh, okay.
Looks to be the room where food is prepared. Currently, there's not much going on there. It's the servant cleaning.
Excuse me, servant.
You look through the door into what seems to be a gallery.
Like for art?
Lots of art. Let me give you a more in-depth description of these things, because there is a lot of flavor stuff. Let's get it out, shall we?
Yeah, what kind of art?
Let's take a peek. This gallery is here, no doubt, to entertain guests. Currently, there's not really a lot of it. There is a lot of currently sort of beautiful paintings and depictions of really noble people that even Marcus might not know. They seem very old, all of them, and they have a lot of sort of the people there seem either to show their faith or their wealth or their power in some way. Old noble paintings, mostly.
Hmm. Okay, this I'm assuming is just a prayer room, just kind of peeking in the corner there.
Oh, you assume a lot, don't you?
Well, I'm gonna figure it out.
As Marcus floats to look in here, he sees that this seemed to be quite the wonderful shrine. In the center, there's sort of a statue of the victor, while on the side walls there are images of Machidian II. He looks like a sort of a wise man holding a lot of scrolls and very, very, very nice. There's also Machidian III, and this is actually one of the very rare imagings of him, where he stands here with his angel wings spread out. He stares far off into the distance, heroically, and then you see Machidian IV, and he's sort of bowed, clearly praying for wisdom from the victor himself. You also see that there are 5 candles burning here. They seem to be basically magical in nature, ever renewing themselves with wax.
Ah.
There is There's a carving beneath the Victus statue. Does he speak Celestial?
No, unfortunately not.
Can't tell what it says then.
Can I try to memorize like what it looks like so I could sketch it out for Zacharias, who does speak it?
He would have to see it himself.
Ah, okay.
Unless you have some way to like write it down. We can't really do it in mist form.
He can just scry you and look for
Well,
your
I can
Yeah, it's grind here.
Oh yeah.
well,
Well, it's
okay,
probably
so
not
we'll get-
important. Probably
Also
just
take an hour. So
it's probably
Hmm.
not important anyway. It's probably some
Yeah. Move on.
just like
To
for
this
the
gallery.
king.
What kind of art's in this gallery?
why this gallery? Let's see here. Oh, I just need to reveal it as well. You can see it.
I'm just waiting for someone standing there.
Just right
Oh
in front
god,
of
what is
Marcus.
that?
There's a mist vampire here.
Oh, I can't even see him.
Oh, all the soldiers in the city are coming.
Good heavens!
Sheep, your pointer is still there.
I know. I put it like over there so nobody would notice.
I noticed.
Put it like right here.
No. Just thank you. Is my pointer stuck too?
No.
Why is there no marker?
I can
Well, it has to
imagine.
be this one. Yeah, in this one, there is actually a lot of paintings of what seems to be the family. There's the Victor himself, painting him. There's a Victor of the second, and the third, and the fourth Macadian. And there is a picture of the beautiful Princess Belinda, a quite stunning young lady, actually. She's here in her blue dress on the painting, sitting here with a rose and sort of her blonde hair and everything. She's quite stunning. He also notices that actually the Zealot, compared to the whole family who has blue eyes, he has brown eyes.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
How embarrassing.
Hmm.
Yes, Marcus shows up with a permanent
There's also a
marker.
painting of the old queen, but basically the scholar's wife and Victor's wife and such. But there's no painting of the current king's wife.
Doesn't have any.
He doesn't have a wife. That is known. He had an affair.
Hmm.
With a very
Yeah.
pretty woman, apparently.
Yeah, that produced
So-
a sorceress daughter.
So who had brown eyes? I need to get it again.
Zealot.
The Zealot.
The mad guy who fell, in quotation marks, from the top spire of the castle.
Oh.
The one wearing angel wings who wanted to invade hell by building a portal, a two-way permanent portal.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That's a great idea.
It was.
Basically building the dark portals. Like, that's great!
Let's go.
Let's go. Exactly. Well, I have formulated a plan.
Oh,
Yes.
Well, what's in here?
Where did you go? Oh, there.
To the left.
You're so tiny.
Do you want me to make myself larger? I can.
No,
it's not like
it's-
anyone can see me anyway.
It's cute.
This seems to
No.
be a room for hanging your coats and stuff.
Ah,
Oh.
okay. Perfect
Steal-
place
steal
to
a coat.
renew my invisibility spell, which is probably about to run out.
Sure.
There's an alarm spell in there.
or the
The alarm.
coats.
Code
That's
alarm.
it, yeah.
Yeah, code in case someone wants to steal your code.
All right, Marcus will update Zacharias and then continue on his way.
Before Marcus goes anywhere. Let's see here.
You're so adorable. Oh, not anymore.
question, Malachi. Could Zacharias use illusion magic, such as Silent Image, to project that the corridor down here just seems normal to these guys up here? If they look down this hallway, they would just see, like, put the image here, basically. So if they look down the corridor, they would just see a normal corridor. The guard is down there, like nothing seems out of order.
You would have to do something more than silent image.
Minor image?
Can you do the major one? The one that has
I can do the major image.
sound, smell, and everything?
I can do the major image. Is the major image required?
Let me check here. See what the verifications of that spell is.
Yeah, well, silent
You
image is
should be careful of the 2 guards in like,
Ow.
down below. Or
silent
3, right?
image states you can create an object or a creature, not like a hallway. That's not an object.
No, I'm
Yeah, it
creating
works
the
like silent image. That's true. Object creature of force.
major image, then perhaps.
Major image. Functions like silent image, except that sound, smell, and thermal illusions are included.
So major image lasts for concentration
I mean-
plus 3 rounds instead
Yeah,
of
I
just
could.
concentration.
I could go with it. You know, Zacharias is a damn powerful wizard.
Okay,
Yeah, major image. If he has that prepared too.
sure.
What about the ones down below?
Well, those we're gonna murder.
Oh,
There are 3 of them.
3? Oh, great. That's no problem. We're gonna murder all of them. Because we have
Well-
cash. So...
you want me to go fetch cash?
a little bit of major image here to keep this corridor looking completely normal. We basically move out, cast silence
The
down
problem
here.
is that it has verbal and somatic components. He'll be spotted casting the spell as he runs out of the. Goes
Then
out
you
of
need line of sight to cast it.
There needs to be the still or silent spell.
No, I don't have that. Well, in that case, we can just kick down the doors and start killing everyone, I suppose.
What you can do, Jonas, is something I've just seen. The silence spell also prevents sound from passing through it. So if you cast the silence right here, you turn yourself invisible, you go here, you cast the spell, they won't hear what's going on, and everything will be fine. Go away, Pointer.
I would probably have Surius cast the silence, though he has more spell slots to spare.
I can cast silence.
But
No, I can't.
casting
I've-
silence is also going to be a problem because that also has verbal component.
Same problem, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, did someone say something?
Who's
Well,
that
like
guy
magic-
casting spell? Oh, now we can't
You-
hear anything.
Oh,
Silencio! What? Did you
We-
say something? No. Oh.
We can make
Blasphemy!
Marcus into a stinking cloud, and then they'll try to find out what is smelling
Or
so
just
bad.
like fart into my
Who did
mist.
that?
Yeah, you fart in your mist and make everyone.
I
follow
don't. I
you.
don't have the meta magic to make it still or silent spell.
Not very discreet with it.
Well,
Well,
I
that
can
was-
explore upstairs. And
That was my suggestion. I was gonna say put a silent image here, put cast silence down here, kill these 2, and we can get into the door. Without these
Well-
guys raising the alarm up here.
What
But,
what spells can Marcus cast? Now I'm being serious. I promise.
for second level spells, I like things that would be useless to us.
Useful.
No, I mean, or useful rather. Yeah. I mean, blindness, deafness. I have 1 second level spell left because I've cast 2 of my invisibilities.
But you didn't
uh,
have silence.
I do have silence.
Well, okay. Now I'm just really. Because since Marcus is
Well, I am
mist, can he
prepared.
cast spells while he's in mist form?
No.
no, he can't do somatic
No.
components.
Yeah, I can't.
Damn it.
And actually, assuming that I cast my own
honestly-
undetectable alignment, then I wouldn't be able to do any more second level spells.
I don't.
Well-
No, the undetectable alignment's still running from
Yeah,
the
from
day before.
from the day before, right? But who cast it on me then?
It's Azurius, of course.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we can do anything without causing either of these guards to like blow a horn or something.
That sucks.
I
That
could
really
use my
sucks.
third level spells to cast contagion and give them diseases.
Could just do dimension door
Um,
upwards and hope we end up in a room without anyone in it.
I
Oh,
Well, actually,
it's fairly plain. There's just a stairway up, really.
actually, if Marcus goes up and somehow finds a room right above any of our rooms where we can just teleport into, we can just go there with Dimension Door and be done.
the guards up here. Are they just looking at each other?
Like there's being very holy and everything, paying much attention to what they're doing.
So they're looking at each other.
No, they don't just stare at each other. They're paying attention to stuff.
Like what? What are they looking
Like
at?
the hallway, probably.
Yeah, and if there's anything that makes a sound or does anything, yeah.
And well, anyway, Marcus is gonna go upstairs. Well, first he's gonna see if there's any spells anywhere around that would prevent
Doesn't
him
seem
from
like
wanting
the
to go
stairs
up the stairs. What?
Doesn't seem like the stairs magical.
Okay. Then let's go up the stairs.
Basically, when we step through here, we're gonna be buffed up and just start smashing things, I suppose, because I don't see how we can do it secretly, honestly, at this point.
I do still like my idea. If there's a room right above us where no one is in, we can just Dimension Door in there and we're upstairs.
Yeah, but we don't want to be upstairs.
But then we can maybe go into the archive, kill whoever's in there, and at least grab the Libra Darren.
Marcus, I feel that door is also locked and tightly closed.
Okay, that's...
Is this a hallway above us or above me right
Yeah,
here?
it's a hallway.
Oh, okay. Ah, here we go. What about this door?
That one is actually not too tightly locked. There's a lot of movement and people in there, speaking a weird tongue he doesn't really understand.
It's the Irenaeans.
Is if I kind of peek a little tendril down under?
Sure. She's
Your
a lot
eye
of
tendrils?
Irenaeans.
Just
Yeah,
a bunch of
lot.
Irenaeans sitting in a bedroom.
You don't have tokens for them?
What does it do?
Maybe he doesn't want to show them or something.
Yeah, you see a lot of Irenaeans in the room.
Okay.
Like warriors of hunters, different clans. All look quite capable.
We only see beds.
Yeah, you do.
Just admit you don't have tokens.
Maybe he just didn't put them there.
Maybe you don't have a token now.
I do, actually.
It just shows as a question mark for me. So there.
That's more bedrooms. Seems like this is the place the servants and guards sleep.
This is just all bedrooms basically.
That one is currently locked. However, it does not seem to be super sealed.
So if I were to really want to get in there, I could, or
Sneak
just
under it. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'll poke an eye through to see what's up. Or if there's, of course, if there's
Well,
any
there's
alarm spells. No, I will avoid that for now. Yeah, thank you. That would do it. La-de-doo. Alright, back downstairs. Come on, grab the token. There we go. And let
Thank you.
Zacharias know what's right above
This
us.
is about to disappear. By the way,
The what?
your invisibility. 10 minutes.
Ah. Okay. Well, in that case, I will briefly report that there's really nothing besides the Irenaeans and a couple of locked doors upstairs, and then go back to my room as if nothing has ever happened. No one even noticed I was gone.
I think Azorius did.
Well, yeah.
So lonely.
I bet the... Oh, you removed my token, did you, Mannequin?
No.
You did. But it's really awkward in Cash and Kyron's room.
Kyron's just laying on his bed, staring at the ceiling.
So what we can do is certainly getting up there I mean, we can dimension door if Marcus precisely described how how thick the floors were as he passed up through the stairs. We can state with dimension door a direction, like we want to appear 3 meters in that direction, and we will. So we can certainly teleport upstairs.
Those of you with dimension door.
But if
Yeah.
you teleport upstairs, you're gonna end up in with those people.
Yeah, again, if he describes, I can say I want 5 meters, like that way, like angle it upwards, so I can appear up here.
Mm.
And you can take other people with Dimension Door with you.
Oh yeah, of course I can.
So we could get up there, but
That there are like servants and stuff.
yeah, that's the thing.
Dude, I
Is
don't
it
see any
worth
servants.
it?
I don't see any servants.
No, they're like combat wise not interesting.
Yeah, but we kind of
They're,
running
they're
a stealth
moving
mission.
about in the place.
Was the servants in all of these?
Not in those rooms, no, but they're passing around on the these
That's fine. We'll take one of the empty rooms then.
Is it worth it though to go up there just for the Uranians?
Well, if the battle starts, we don't want them to get down here and start assisting.
I
That
never
is
did
true.
check the one room above their bedroom. Didn't want to mess with the Iranians in case they could detect me somehow.
We don't want to fight the Iranians either. Basically, my thought was show up dressed as like an ambassador official or something and say, no, we're not interested in an alliance, get out. And they will leave, and we have hopefully eliminated at least one powerful group of people that can mess things up for us.
We always just send Marcus up there as a worried servant and tell them that he heard that one of the nobles said that they're gonna betray them.
Yeah, like tell them, oh, you need to get out. The
Yeah.
Talon Guardian
It's even,
servants.
I think it's even better if he is like an
Oh.
official ambassador looking type.
They're
It's
gonna
like,
they're
get
gonna
out.
ask for a name.
Yeah, he's gonna give them a name.
What?
I don't have a name.
Well,
the-
any name. The Iranians don't know who
No.
these people are called.
I
so
am
we could
I am
pick
Grand
anyone.
Ambassador Marcus Thornblade. Do they know the name Marcus Thornblade?
You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know the name Marcus. Well,
I am
don't
the
know,
great-
actually.
I'm
We've
the-
killed most people that...
I'm the Great Ambassador Whitelake, servant of the king, and he has decided that you
No,
heathens,
that name's too well known around here.
well, around here, but not to the Iranians.
That's true.
I really think you should, instead of pretend you're an ambassador, tell them that they're said to be killed.
It would be kind of interesting to
I
get
would be
the
right back.
Iranians basically to help us by having them just go rampant.
No, they won't do that. They will leave.
Yeah.
Well, that or leave.
Yeah.
Either way, it's good.
Yeah.
I just think it's best if you make them think that they're gonna turn on them, kill them. Because it is very hush-hush.
Turning on them, killing them would require a lot more explanation than just telling them to get out. Though.
You could just walk in and say, we don't
I
have
don't
much.
know if they
We
would-
don't have much time. They're
Look,
gonna
I don't
kill
know if
you
they would
anytime
believe us
soon.
if we just went in and said, you know, get out, because generally that stuff is done in like a diplomatic chamber. This is their bedroom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which it's even further insult to them.
I don't
Remember,
think
these are
so.
like proud
It
people.
takes away a lot of credibility, though.
I don't think so.
I
I think it enforces it even.
really think it's better that you walk in and tell them that they're gonna kill them,
I think the ambassador way is
and
better.
they have to hurry and get out.
Well, in the end, it's up to Jake because Marcus is going to do the talking because that's pretty obvious. He's so convincing when he.
He
talks
has
out of
a
his ass.
wicked bluff check.
Yes.
Boom!
See?
Yes.
That
You
was-
can
No,
tell them
you,
anything.
you just wasted it.
No, that was only a 14. I didn't waste anything.
Could
Well, the
just
next
tell
one
them-
is gonna be a 1.
Well, then I'll get that one out of the way now. Waboom. See?
It's a 19.
Now you wasted that.
Yeah, you're wasting all of it.
Not
Don't roll.
wasting anything. My
We
skill
should just
checks are
go
always
out there.
good. It's only my attack rolls that blow.
Annikai's not here.
Here's what we do with that kind of bluff roll. We can go out there and say, "Oh, a giant black dragon is going to attack. You should leave," and they would believe us, even though that's a ridiculous suggestion.
Well,
You
trying to tell the
should.
truth is diplomacy, though, and since I'm technically telling the truth,
You're not.
well, isn't a black dragon gonna come and kill everything?
Come on, guys, be serious. This is kind of hard. I mean, we need to
Yeah, it
kind of
is.
crack this.
I thought I was being serious.
You're
I'm
not being
arguing
serious if you
mechanics here.
suggest.
That was me suggesting that, Jonas. And it was not a serious suggestion. But yeah, I do like the idea of just making them leave if we can't make them just kill people for us.
I just think that mine is more
But do you
safe
think?
than the
See,
other.
I guess we just don't know the circumstances. Like, did they come here to discuss an alliance, or were
Yes.
they called here to discuss an
They
alliance?
came here. They have not seen the king yet, I think, because he's out in the field. They're probably waiting here for him to return.
But if we tell them that they're gonna kill them, they're gonna walk out and be very suspicious about the guards, and the guards are probably gonna look at them with distrust because they're weird.
And if we tell them as an ambassador, it's going to be officially spurned. And be even more pissed, perhaps.
Well, with an anonymous source trying to warn them, you don't have to explain anything. But as an
Of course you
ambassador,
do.
you
Like,
have
who
to.
the hell are you? We haven't seen you before.
If you're saying you're just a servant that wants to warn them, you don't have to.
Like-
Why would they care? It's just some freaking random servant. If you're some ambassador, you have some explanation to do.
No, we just say
They
we
could
have
just
concluded
say,
that
"Well,
you
we
are
want to talk.
heathens.
We want to talk to your superior. Why would we?"
I
listen
am
to
the superior. The king is not here. He's in the field and giving me this. We have decided no.
I think they know who's the superior. It's probably the guy that called them here.
No one called them here. They came here by themselves.
I think that both ways have advantages and disadvantages. Just to put my opinion out there.
Yeah.
I do think that posing as an ambassador while not going to give us the best result seems to be most reliable, since they might just think, "Oh, that servant is talking crap," even though Marcus might be very convincing. Coming up there as an ambassador is going to certainly be better for us, since what we say will have more weight. As long as Marcus can convince them that he is, in fact, the ambassador, which I think he can.
Oh, I'm not good at this on spur of the moment talking. I'm gonna have a terrible time making up a story for this. No matter what path I decide.
Well, really, it's up to you, since it would be Marcus doing it, since Marcus knows
yeah, I know.
that he's
Like,
the best.
no, I'm
in
talking about no
convincing
matter
people.
what path is decided that we say, I'm still gonna have a terrible time thinking up a specific, like what I'm saying.
Well, then it would be a case of character ability surpassing player ability, and then it's down to the
Yeah.
dice, right?
My player's good at all the things that I'm not, or my character is rather. Is that what I said? I don't know.
I mean, if you go with the servant thing, show up and say, yes, you have heard a horrible conspiracy. The guards are gathering for some reason and they're going to try to kill them all. Why? We don't know. Get out. Or you go with the...
Yeah, just like I overheard.
Which is again very spurious, you know. You have heard a rumor that says that maybe.
Well,
Not a
no, it's like I
rumor,
overheard
just-
a couple of the nobles talking about how we are going to purge those filthy aliens.
Maybe you can... Well, the king is not here. Now we have the chance to kill them all.
No one will ever suspect us of killing the Irenaeans.
They're filth anyway. Ugh.
Everyone will blame those nasty bugbears.
Do you want a cookie, Manakai?
Or if you go with the ambassador route, show up and say, I am Ambassador Whitelake,
Sure.
appointed by the king. You have been waiting long and here to deliver the message, and the message is no. We don't want your filthy heathens in our city or in our kingdom. Get back to your backwater forest and die for all I care. Good night.
What if they attack me?
Then they are, then they have attacked an ambassador and the war's on.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I'm leaning personally toward the servant thing, but I see.
Me too, actually, because if they do decide the ambassador, the wannabe ambassador, he can hardly go, "Guards, help me! Your ambassador is needing your help," and the guards are going to be like, "What? Who is that guy? What's happening? Help! Alarm!"
Like, I have more credibility with the Irenaeans, but against everyone else, I have none. Whereas as a servant, it's just like, oh, he's just some lowly, shitty servant.
They
Who cares?
know all the servants by name and face in here, though.
Not
to-
them,
Except for
though.
us.
But not the Iranians. The
No.
point is that we don't want the Iranians attacking Marcus. So if he's going to be a servant who's like, oh, I want to save you and help you with
I
this
think our
important
best
information,
bet
that's
is.
better.
I think our best bet is like we may not get them to leave if I do the servant thing, but the fact is that it might work. Like basically, I'd go there. I say, hey, I heard this. Just thought I'd let you know. You do what you want.
Like you need to be very convinced. You can't just say, "Oh, I heard someone like in the bath said this to me." Like you can't
No,
just
no, no.
say
It would
there's
have
a
been I
rumor.
was walking by and
Like,
I
you need
overheard
to-
2 noblemen talking about this specific plot.
Yeah, you need to say that you have seen it yourself, because if they
Yeah.
think it's just a rumor, they're not going to completely ignore you.
Mm-hmm. Manikai, well, I was within the guards, but I've heard the names of any particular nobles. Like, do I know? Basically, can I
Oh, there are
bullshit
lots of
nobles
nobles.
who can?
Lots of nobles around.
Like,
There
I
are really
can.
many who go into the whole. Like most of the important people are at war right now.
Yeah. Would I be able to like bullshit the names of 2 nobles who would like if they ask, oh, which nobles are these? I'll just like kind of throw out a couple names.
You
Or
know,
like I
Marcus
don't
could
know
do
them.
that
I'm
just
a
from his
servant.
upbringing. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
he
true.
knows nobles of this city. Lived here.
Does he know shitty nobles, like people who would actually be conceivable?
Stoop so low as to assassinate ambassadors. Well, yeah.
Or just being rampantly racist.
Well, there are not really many bad people here. They live in Tavern. Because
Ah.
that's why you can afford to be like a shitty racist person.
Well, I've said my piece. Do what you want.
I mean, I'm sure there are some that Marcus remembers, like his father being angry about, because he was a dishonorable scurv in that conflict so long ago. But you know,
Yeah. Well, I guess in that case, I will. See, now here's the problem. In this case, I only have 1 invisibility left. Maybe I can pop down. Can you cast
it would
invisibility
take
on?
longer than 10 minutes.
Well, if I'd have to go up there, drop the invisibility, and then
You
cast
can't
it again.
get back
you know?
down.
Exactly. So I'd have to basically. Can Azurius cast invisibility?
No.
No. In that case, I'll have to do my regular mist over to Zacharias, have him cast it on me, go up, do the talking, and then use mine to get down. So I gotta be real careful here. But basically, I will do as I have been, kind of as thin and as small as possible, kind of sneak around.
It, by the way, is worth remembering that however good you are at stealth, it's only going to last for so long because before everything goes to hell, the alarm will go up. You're absolutely certain of that.
Yeah.
Anything bad that could come here will come here. That is a guaranteed. So stealth is only going to it's only going to be so long until.
But it's good to postpone.
King's not going
it
to be
as
here
much as
before that happens. Maybe even a little after that happens, because you can actually get there too.
So Marcus is going to come into Zacharias and explain his plan and ask if he can be made invisible by him, because I only have one left.
Do you need to be invisible?
I need to be able to sneak past the guards, and I don't want to risk it with just the mist form.
But you need to come down here anyway after being upstairs.
I have my own invisibility, but I only have 1 left. So,
Seems like a waste, but sure.
well, if you give me one, then I go up.
Manikai,
Right.
didn't you say that servants was walking back and forth here?
Yeah, there's servants also passing through this one to the kitchens. and whatnot.
I can always wait until there's nobody around to do my stuff.
I mean, if you're just a servant, you exit a room, walk over the corridor and into this. No one will notice that. Just walk hurriedly and with a mission, and don't look anyone in the eye and go.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you can even take a form of a servant you've seen here. Because if they walk back and forth, you've seen servants. You can disguise as them with the circlet.
Yeah, no,
Be
I
people.
just need a way to get up the stairs without getting spotted by the guards.
With disguise self, you cannot look like anyone in particular. You can look like a type of
It's
person.
a hat of disguise, right?
Yeah, but that acts as if disguise self.
Okay.
You can like look like an orc, a middle-aged orc. You cannot look like that orc.
Okay. Sure. Have an invisibility. Good luck.
Yeah. Excuse me, guards. Hello.
Oh.
You said this was like a servant's quarter right here also?
That's
Yeah,
probably so.
probably